But, I'm sorry. And so this little boy used to write all his poetry, and it was real neat. And these rap groups would come along and steal his poetry. And then about a year later, they would put music to it, and they'd rap his poetry. And it made millions and millions. And this little boy was still writing the poetry, and there comes another rap group, and they would steal his poetry and beat him up and everything. Then they put out songs. Then this group with his little friends, they all got together and they said, we're going to try and help him and get his poetry back. And so they had, the name of the program was Ghost Writer. And this little thing, like a little saucer, would run around the room and down the street and find his poetry. And whoever had his poetry, they would come back and tell this group of kids who had it. So anyhow, the little fellow took some of his poetry and had it documented and everything. Copyrighted. So then he had to go to court. And he had two judges, and these judges, they were like, they could care less about this little boy. But the ghostwriter told them that in that pile of junk over there in the corner in the judge's office, this is where the copyrighted copies were and everything. And then they went and found some more stuff. And the little boy told this group, say, you're going to pay me. You're going to pay me my millions, and I'll beat you. And they said, you're going to beat who, you little punk, and blah, blah this and blah, blah that. He said, I'm going to beat you, but I'm going to beat you in court. He took both of those groups to court, and he won the case. And then the last part of it is that he was getting all of this money, and he didn't know what to do with it. And the ghostwriter told him, go back and write some more poetry and donate all of this money to various organizations. And so that's where the story ended, you know. Say, this little ghostwriter, he was tough, but these group of kids, they knew how to operate this ghostwriter. It was funny.
That was a cartoon?
It was a cartoon. All food's good, I'll make you hungry.
I disagree with that one.
You got it down?
Yeah.
Did your belly say ooh la la?
Nice. She's talking about from the shower.
Oh, there's one right here.
Shower, she come on.
Where was the shower held?
At a clubhouse. You met my friend Cheryl from Ohio, maybe?
I think I did.
Yeah, where she lives, their complex has a clubhouse.
Oh,
It's in Upper Marlboro.
It was beautiful.
It was. Well, Curtis.
Yes.
What is this foam around here?
Good
Give me
beer.
a napkin, Curtis.
I ain't finished the other one yet.
What is in there?
Boy,
Was that one real cold? You had that in the fridge? Put that one back. I bring the other one up. That's in the refrigerator. It was just
You
in.
drink our coffee, you know, turn around and
He doesn't really want it, Curtis. Don't force it on him.
You gonna drink this here for days, aren't you?
Curtis, don't force that on him.
I can see if it has some alcohol.
Yeah, I understand that, but sometimes the concept, he doesn't always like it. He told me that. So don't make him drink it.
there's Rita there, and Mama's there, there's that other girl. What you call his wife?
Earl?
Not Earl. I don't know who Earl is. Earl's wife is.
Renee was there.
You don't know Renee?
And her name was there.
Oh, yeah, I know Renee. I didn't see Renee in here. She might not be in here. But Jock's wife.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
Let's get this in
I
documentary.
think that's next.
Yeah, she's there.
JP, could you make that motion again, please? This is like
Kind of my lip sync or motion.
anybody want anything?
No, thank
You
you.
want a little touch up?
No, great.
Fine.
One more full.
Well, a little full.
Get ready, want some wine? My cup still in there? Yeah. A cup of wine? Some of that earlier. A cup of wine.
Yeah, it's still in there.
You see it like that?
I don't think you're supposed to have wine in a little small cup.
You can store wine. I drank some earlier.
I know I shouldn't be doing that.
Would you like to drink it out of this?
No, none of my things here.
Who's this pregnant lady sitting beside you, Mom?
Pregnant lady? They break it.
I hope
That's
not.
why Alicia's mother.
Who?
Is that?
She has her red
Listen.
outfit on.
She wasn't beside That's what I'm saying.
That lady right there. She pregnant, didn't she?
Was it a pregnant lady? I don't know about that pregnant.
Oh, Mama, she looks pregnant.
Is that Alicia's mother?
That's what it is.
My roommate from college, Alicia.
She ain't pregnant.
Not at her age. Of course you know.
Thank you. Thank you, dearie. Let me taste that.
We're gonna let her see this picture.
Alicia.
At least she knows.
Alicia. Done in the archive.
All we do is take them.
Is that who it was that night?
Yeah. I was getting ready to say, it almost looked like Renee, because you know how Renee wears her hair up sometimes. No, that's not Renee.
Renee Robinson.
I tell you though, I look at the old pictures that we had when we was growing up, and them old striped bell bottoms, I hope I never see another pair of them things.
What do you mean?
What do you think? Yeah.
No, it was the same striped bell bottoms, Mom.
I swear.
I had
They're
them.
coming back,
That's
though.
what I was gonna say. Kids wearing them now.
Bell bottoms are coming back.
They been back. You want to know about how?
Yep, had them up there. There's a bunch of pictures of me with them up there.
Oh, yeah.
They're down there introducing them. Pictures with me in the same bell bottoms.
Well, you must have loved them.
I know, but you know what?
I still think there was a method to our madness. You wore bell bottoms that had come in the season. I had some bell bottoms, you know, before wore bell bottoms too. But only wore them in the wintertime. I see kids now with these baggy pants, corduroy for a hot day.
Oh, yeah.
It don't make any sense.
It's not what the material is made of, it's what they look like.
Like a clown, you look like. I know what they could kill us.
And me go that winter there.
Very.
I'm a parent and I said, I'm a very good. Kiss that.
Something I can't get used to with these baggy pants,
I'm a parent
and they're wearing them right, you know, way down here.
The cold and that.
I said, you gotta be kidding me.
I thought I seen everything until I see the girl with her boobs showing.
I saw a girl and I
Yeah, I think it's the glass.
was
Yeah, that's
The
right.
girl showing her boobs is ground for whooping. Girls ain't supposed to be showing their boobs.
Maybe we're gonna give him the wrong job. Maybe we'll let him be the whooper. The whooper.
What was that school teacher up in New Jersey that they had a movie about? Remember, it was a couple years back? He walked around with a bullhorn. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Lean on me.
The principal.
Yeah.
Lean on Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was not his real name.
That was a, oh God. Wanted to carry the baseball bat.
Carter or something stuff with C.
He walked around school with a baseball bat.
You know one thing, when we went to lunch, when I went to lunch with Susie and all of them,
How
they had
Susie doing?
Stop it, Curtis. Anyway, she was the only one who had seen, what's Eve's body? And she wanted to know if anybody had seen it, but no one had seen it with me. But anyway, she said, you know, what do we think about it? So I told her, well, we thought, you know, we had trouble identifying the plot was off whether there were 3 or 4 different possibilities. She thought it was an excellent movie like we did. What she said about it? Oh, I know. She asked me, who did I think the aggressor was in the incest scene? But I thought in the incest scene that at the end, it showed the girl going more to her father.
It did.
Yeah. So I told her that she said she didn't thought that it was the daughter was the aggressor.
By the letter that he wrote.
Yeah, and by what the vision
thing,
showed.
it was.
Shows
Because
her.
I thought it was the other way around too.
Yeah.
Because the first one was
He told us, it depends on who was telling the story.
Yeah.
But
In the first
the vision
story, she-
showed her being the aggressor. The vision, when nobody was really telling the story, she's just seeing what happened.
No, I think that was her vision.
The first vision was her vision. That's why she was leaving.
What's whose vision?
The girl's
Little
vision.
girl?
Yeah.
And the second time the vision went was the little girl was reading her father's letter, and that's the way it's portrayed.
Oh, I thought it was just her having a vision as to what actually happened.
I'll be honest with you. Look,
Why are you laughing? Look at the pregnant woman.
I think it's just how her shirt is. Well, I didn't know. I know you did. That's funny. Looks like she was pregnant.
Women are confused now having kids.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Hold on, Matt. You know how he is about a movie. So he was probably in on it. But
Alien resurrection.
Well, you know, this.
But from the way the movie started
Oh,
off,
that's the one you talk about them peeping down the
yeah,
aisle.
keep them down the aisle.
That
So
is
cute.
One wire and curly.
everybody wants to. I want one of the, a large one of that. Yeah, it's so cute.
Frozen in time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Went to the movie, now I'm going
It was like a little preacher.
They got this, on the recording, little Melvin was walking down, he's walking with his little small fake pimp. Yeah, he stopped. Then he stopped. Yeah, he stopped for a minute, then he does this.
What if his father told him that this how you supposed to go down there? How much? He
He did that stutter step, man, I almost bust up laughing.
and Hank started crying.
What was the name of the movie?
I don't remember that, but he started crying.
Easy rider.
Did you right?
Easy water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Easy
Why you crying?
Take her to the hospital on Easy Rider.
So it did.
And I think that was the first time. I know, but now you
Oh, Lord,
Going
your
back and
father
looking at
thought
it.
it was terrible.
going back and looking at it
Oh,
now.
and he shed a tear.
That,
Who did? Who did?
that's why the parents should really regulate what movies that the kids should see.
Who's the father?
Yeah, the movie Easy Rider with Peter Fonda and everything. It was about these two guys that rode motorcycles and were going across country and the travels that they went through. But at the end of the movie, both of them died because some maniac was after them in a truck or something like that. And I was thinking, yeah, I actually went in the shark. Because I couldn't stop crying. Because I was really into the motorcycle and the freedom and everything like that. And in the shark.
That sounds almost like when the Exorcist movie first came out. Because that movie
And
was
that
great.
movie Melvin saw with and Bambi. And she said she had to really explain that thing to Melvin.
Oh, man.
So
The Exorcist first came out in my area, it was rated X. People from going, because people going in there passing out. The Wayans had to be waiting outside whenever they showed that movie. Exorcist.
Okay.
I went to see it and I laughed through the whole movie. I thought it was funny, you know, because I didn't take it serious. I didn't identify what was going on there.
That was something.
Yeah, Exorcist was tough.
Yeah, but now look at where we're at.
Hey,
That movie's gonna make the Exorcist look like little Play-Doh.
Stephen King is tough, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen King is tough. Anything that really comes on television now, then Stephen King and Thelma and Church, and oh, we ain't watching that.
Yes.
We ain't watching that. I said, what's wrong with Stephen King?
Well, The Cradle Will Fall was enough for me, man.
The last one he had on, I think one of the last he had on television was Langoliers. Remember when that was?
Yeah, Langoliers.
Yeah, that was pretty
What was
good.
the time now? No, Langoliers. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was one weird flick. I had to go to the,
Well, Pat said it was weird. It was difficult.
go back and watch it.
Dessert, anyone?
Just do it then.
What this is around?
You've been here. Eating and sleeping, it's yours now.
Breaking wind, too.
Hey, I had to correct him. I'm the only person allowed to fart.
Oh, Lord.
Listen to that.
Brother.
Hey, I know what you're talking about. We had to do something on last night.
You gotta do something.
You talking about last night?
No, yeah, it was last night.
What happened? When he got up to go to work.
Oh, good God. He was full of
Yeah, it's like kind of whole time. It's for the length of time that he's been too. I ain't never heard of that.
This is one consistent one.
Yeah.
When I was like 20 or whatever. I never heard him then, but you know, later on, as I guess he got up to about 30, he could fart and pee in the game. I was like, because I used to try. I could never do it.
Oh, Lord.
And then at 30 now 30 something. Yeah. There's no problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Oh, God.
I know for the longest time, I used to look at him.
Try to do it.
How do you do that?
Oh,
Yeah, you know, wasn't nothing he really tried.
Well, no,
There you go.
have you passed that certification? Now it's like, hold up, shorty, wait a minute.
You got look at the
Don't control over there. Oh,
None.
Yes, sir.
which one is it?
No problem. No problem.
Fine ice cream tonight.
Honey.
I'd like tonight,
I'm camcording.
No,
we started down here like Friday night for your wedding. And I tell you, that was a tough night for me. That was a tough
You
night.
weren't feeling well.
Feeling well, I just was damn near dead. I'm telling you because they just said, you talking about it all at the same time. That was me, man. I mean, it was me. I couldn't even cough. Any strain whatsoever. Look like it cut my eyeballs. No. There's no way I can make this trip tonight.
You sound like a veteran spatulator.
Yes, sir. Go back home and take care of business. Straighten myself up. Start all over again. But next month, I'm good to go.
That's right, as the old man said, he could do 3 things at one time. He could flip a pot and push a car.
Yeah, man.
Much is true, man.
There are cases where you really don't know what you can do until you have to.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
I remember some of the better times you used to have was out there in the woods. Playing combat.
You as well.
Susie Rain and George Sherman and Michael and Larry. Because we thought we could whip up with George Sherman because he couldn't see nothing.
George better than anybody I know.
George wouldn't be hitting up boys. You can't see nothing. Oh, boy. Because you know, if George looked at you, you know George was looking at you.
He got a glass eye. George got a glass eye? No. No? No.
Let him drive. I said,
Very low. Very low. Sir, he can drive now.
Well, I had to love him because he had some bad smelling feet.
George Sherman?
Yeah.
He had terrible feet.
Oh, yeah?
I think he used those older years. He probably took a shower. Yeah, oh, he did.
I don't know anybody can smell like grandma.
George feet stank.
I know one time I was dirty. Grandma put me in the tub one day, and she got in the brush and got the scrubbing me. Oh, Lord! I thought I was over. I'll tell you what. Next time she told me to take a bath.
you one day you were sitting over there, you know when you in the 5th and 6th grade, what are you, 10 and 11? When your mama doesn't bathe you then. Well, that was something. See you looking like that again, I'll tell you what's gonna happen.
You mean to tell me Hank used to be the same complexion as Roslyn?
Hey,
Hey,
but you know what, I don't know what if you went through that, but
y'all would not believe Hank used to be the same complexion as Roslyn.
but blood is you up, boy. You gotta think about it. They go in there and they don't take no bath, bring their water and everything else. They did. Oh, yeah.
Don't
line us. We ain't run no water when we lived in Crew.
Thank you, Roslyn.
We were still clean, probably cleaner than we are now. Because you were even bathing and stuff. This is the point. We was never dirty. And didn't have running water either. Yeah, I screwed y'all to
2 or 3 showers a day.
What the spinster say, Mom? Taking a bath in a barrel.
Right, take a bath in a barrel.
Yeah, that's all right. And peed in a pipe.
Oh yeah, they was talking about what was on Fraser, one of them talks, Fraser, the one he's a psychiatrist and everything. Yeah, so his dad took the 2 oldest men out fishing. That was last night, bro. And remember he was outside and he was like, what he said? He said, it felt so refreshing to pee out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
And I was like, the only thing refreshing about it is that you ain't got to worry about aiming. You ain't got to worry about no aiming when it comes to that. Shorty good.
It's not clean. But you know, I don't know, she didn't hang out. But Robin always hung out with the boys. You know, she wanted to. I don't know why she wanted to penis at one time. So she done penis like they did. She did.
That's right.
She had a lot of girls who, have those experiences.
Help me understand.
Oh, Lord. She was with the boys all the time.
And they go run around the corner.
Be right back. Yeah. And all she could do, well, what kind of things could she do?
Did you like demonstrate what you did?
No.
She watched. She can look up and watch. Don't be, you're not going to be good.
You really don't understand.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. Stand by with what you have.
I'm sure some boys kind of sit down and use the bathroom.
Sure, probably did. What would it feel like to do
There's nothing wrong with that.
How old were you at the time?
I don't know, 15, 16. I'm just kidding.
I see a problem with that.
Oh God, Curtis, I had to say that for
I
you.
mean, back then, you know, it was okay for boys to walk around, you know, before they like their groins or whatnot. I hope you didn't try to emulate that.
Hank, see if Peaches wants something.
Peaches, you want something?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing denied. Whatever. It's like never say yes I do. You gonna ask me that tonight, but that's all right. You want anything?
No, thanks, baby.
Grandma? No, don't. Gabrielle, you know you're on your own. Seriously? Yeah.
Once after my stomach gets to a certain point, it gets feeling just about right, I cut it off.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
No winning not to overeat.
That's right.
Did you give us some pie or a piece of cake?
I get drunk. I just
I'm
drunk.
sorry.
Now you the trust him to do what's
I
right,
know.
you know. Mom.
I don't know what she trusted for. I was doing it before she came home.
I never heard that word so much until I came up this neck of the woods.
What's that?
Now, which one was that? Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Did we talk about that, Kurt?
What?
About how you different ways you say it means different things. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And there are certain words that are forbidden. Like, for example, Rosalind called me nigga on occasion.
No, that's
When
right.
a white person say that, automatically. Zip, that's fail. No, we don't go there.
That's very true. And I'm not going to call him that out in public.
I hope not.
No.
Oh, but you called me that.
No, you're.
Oh, yeah. That's what we supposed to call him. That other night, didn't it? That's only among his family, Hank. I'm not going to do that out.
I know, bro.
You know, it seemed like all this stuff just happened all of a sudden. You know, I was talking to my coworker, Carrie. Her son, they were in a car riding down the highway, and you know, they just bust out laughing. This happened some time ago, and they were talking about this movie, Blazing Saddles. And there was one scene where the guy, like, was this black guy who was about to be hung, right? And this white guy just walked up to him and said, "Can you, at the kindness of your house, bring that nigga up?" And that was funny back then. And it was not that long ago. That very same movie, if it were to be introduced right now, it would get all kinds of problems.
Oh, yes.
Serious.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I don't know if I was those funny then.
What
I really probably, maybe it's
I think
in the way it was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know, that Texas twang. And you got the kind of little heart string man, you know, something like that.
I thought about it. When put a spoon in it.
A new brand of ice cream.
Ben
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, it's true.
Ben and Jerry.
Make me mad, Mr. Nick.
Well, that's supposed to be the ice cream.
You better go on in here.
Seen that little color, it's for Ben Jerry?
Well, I'd like to know,
Okay.
what does Ben and Jerry look like?
Very normal. Black people all
Are they on the carton?
They should be on the
Jerry.
card.
Used to be.
No, they should be on the card.
They're
Yeah.
white. They're white guys.
White guy. White Jewish guy.
I'm just, I think they Jewish.
They had this one black guy who was making those cookies, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, famous thing.
Well, they took his recipe. Those recipes. You don't own it anymore.
You can't incorporate the recipe.
You don't own it anymore. And it was, I think it was taken from him, and he wasn't very educated. And it was kind of taken from him that way.
Most of them are taken away from us in a very sly way.
I don't buy them anymore.
That's right. I know I was buying them at one time, and I think after that, Sherry said, "No, Dad, let them stay in the store."
I guess there's certain inequities.
And also, Ben and Jerry's was invented. I mean, the ice cream was by two black guys before.
Ben and Jerry got it, yeah.
Yes.
And that's what I.
That's what I
Yes.
thought I had heard.
That's right.
About that.
Ben and Jerry's was initially two black guys. And then, as I said, you got Finagle from under Phil Richard you know, money just got tight, they couldn't do without it. You know, this squash you out, and then all of a sudden someone say, yeah, I would like to pay XYZ for these franchise, bro. So you down on the floor, you can't do nothing, so you got to buy.
It's all or nothing thing. You don't have to sell your whole right.
That's right.
It's just like the,
You got some people who spend their time, you know, that night instead of sleeping there, thinking of ways to take money.
so who invented the traffic lights?
Black man.
A light bulb too.
What's his name, Morgan?
That's right. And how did
Electricity.
General Electric guy?
Electricity was invented.
Thomas Edison had a black sidekick. He was a apprentice. A lot of stuff that he was involved in, that person had those ideas, but you never heard about his involvement. Eli Whitler.
But see, in cases like that, these things are never taught in the schools.
Of course
Yeah. They're never taught in the schools. That's what made me majorly angry. When I first started hearing about Black history, it's like I've been lied to all of my life.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. When I was 20-some years old, all of a sudden I realized that something's altogether different. It's like,
You want to go back to that high school and go in there and teach you
That's right, kick all of them. Okay, you can go.
burn every last one
Now,
of
what did
them.
Mama tell you about that, Dom? You gotta let it go.
I did.
All good.
I did. It was a struggle being an idea I was a minority, a major minority up there. You know, just as I was telling you last night, Joyce, about this couple coming from Trinidad. These things happen, and they are done to the pen. It's done indiscreetly,
Number two
and
people.
they're still brainwashing people. And this is something that it happens if you're in that environment, and if you don't try to look at it from the standpoint of what is this doing to me, or what is it doing to my family, or something like this, then it's a tough trip. It is a tough trip, because you have to join in, otherwise you're ostracized. You have to be very strong not to.
Yeah. You know one thing? Let me tell you something, boy. We as black people have never been supported. We don't support each other like that.
I know that.
You talk about this Ben and Jerry thing. I would guarantee you anything that there were some black people who were financially able to help that guy.
Sure.
Now, an example right now, so we can all of us can relate to, is those black people who had those couple. Yes. Now there's Jesse Jackson, there's Marion Barry, and all those things.
Farrakhan.
That's right.
Why wasn't something black and black?
That's right.
Okay.
I agree.
All these black people, all this money. We do not support each other.
No, we don't. We do not.
Oprah get on my nerves. She's so white and pitiful.
Yes, she is.
Who's that? Oprah. She does a lot. I like her. I'm not gonna. Mama. She does a lot for white. When she heard about it, she gave other people diaper service for years. She should have done that for them. Well, maybe she didn't know. Put her on. Okay, we'll put her on the list too.
That's right.
A lot of people did not know.
I tell you, my reservation. We gotta consider what era we're dealing with right now. All these different choices out there. What's to say that you give all this money to these people and they abuse it? So a lot of people hold back.
It's on
Yeah,
them.
no, I'm talking about what you think in your mind, whether they do it or not.
I think if you had, 5 kids, how much abuse you crazy if you abuse whatever, whatever they give you, you know.
I thought it was 7.
Well, somebody's funny.
I'm talking about the black couple.
I'm talking about them too.
It was 6 of them, one of them died.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joyce. I agree with you wholeheartedly about all these other people out here.
That other black guy you were talking about that was, he may have been illiterate as far as some things were concerned. There were people who were, you had plenty of dynamite black lawyers and that. True. Something could have been done.
Something could have been done.
I get that hook in my back.
You have more than a hump in
You
your
have to
back.
leave a hope somewhere.
Yeah. I remember when I was there when I first started working, and you can say what you want about white people, but they can hate each other's guts.
They gonna do what they can to help out. And they do.
Yeah, they are.
They could not stand some of those people who work. They just that now. Those people needed to move, or they needed a kitchen set or whatever. They got it. They got it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they support each other to do that.
Look at my brand new shoes, y'all. Can y'all see that?
You get no Christmas gifts.
Air Sport Max.
And Chris had a nice brand new stack brand new socks.
That was new socks for new shoes. That was new socks for new shoes. Don't want them.
You don't ever wear all these.
Don't want them. When women go in there, got them little small, cute footies for them to put on. Keep their foot from being in contact with shoes. Men don't got that. You got to buy a pair of socks.
Men do that for these.
They got pretty good.
I'll be there if I want to wear something like that in food.
But you don't wear those shoes outdoors, you just gonna wear them in the house.
Yeah.
These are other shoes.
Other shoes. Come on. Because once they start getting dirty, you don't want them anymore. Because you can't get them clean like when they like bad as Thelma. Thelma. I like her put like her PF flyer she got on. The heels. Your platform tennis shoes. Hands up. Yeah. She got them. The black and white shoes. Yeah, I don't know. These couple of shoes I got. That's what she said. She'll get around there. She'll be going outdoors. Then she has to have a certain pair of sneakers on to go outdoors. And leave her bedroom slippers in the pantry, in the laundry room someplace. Then she comes back, and then she wants to go upstairs. She doesn't want to wear her shoes that were outside upstairs. And she wants to take them off, but she has another old pair of shoes that she wants to put on. And she gets upstairs. Then she wants to go down in the basement. They go down in the basement and just want to put on another. Wait a minute. Get out of here. Get out of here. And then she wants to put them little black, white shoes on. Yeah. Little tennis shoes. Yeah. Those are favorites.
Those are road shoes.
Yeah, road shoes. She like I can almost imagine her doing a slam dunk on the thing, though. The commercial. So if I had had them in a pair of shoes, get on, put on, and go around the house and do it. I would never get nothing done.
You got to look at chicken face.
Yeah, but I tell you, just like y'all floor like this. Oh, yeah. See how that mark is on that floor? Yeah. Boy, she will say, Pinkney, I know you did that. I know that's still scarred, because I don't wear my shoes in here. She don't wear them big shoes. She wear a pair of little slippers in the kitchen, you know. Yeah. I said, get out of here, girl. What have you done to you? She was all tearing the shoes off.
This floor marks up easily. It's pretty, but it marks up easily.
It does. It's the wet look. Yeah. The wet look, I like this tile. Yeah. But I mean, it scars up. Yeah. It's yours. It's disgusting. You just come with a paper towel, just wipe it, it comes right off.
Some of them stuff that night come out. Some of them do come up there.
Then you're not supposed to put rock abrasive on the floor.
Make them.
You're not supposed to put nothing abrasive on it. I said, you gotta be kidding me, girl. Does she ever put her shoes on the bed? No, she don't put them on the bed, she put them around the bed, not even under the bed, around the bed. I ain't never seen about put shoes on the bed. What the hell is the bed? They clean.
I don't wear them outside. Maybe she got a little bit of this. I'll do that.
You wear them shoes outside, they ain't clean.
I mostly wear my shoes at work. I wear a different pair to drive in.
Yeah. I see a lot of ladies do that. Different pair to drive in, and then you get in the building and change your shoes.
Which one y'all drive? I drive one home tonight.
George was driving that vehicle.
Did she gun it anytime?
Yeah, she snorted in the couple times. I heard them pipe go, whoa.
I'll tell you what, look.
When Melvin say,
We went someplace.
Nigga said, woo.
I told Mom, I said, Mom, this is the first time she drives the car, so I feel totally comfortable when she drives the car. I don't have to worry about nothing. All of us, the last time I felt that way was when she had that Buick, that 455 with that Pontiac. And she was smashed down on this thing, and I ain't got to worry about her. She drives with comfort, she gets that there.
We need some vanilla ice cream, huh, we
When it's time to go, she gone.
No.
She gone.
Yep.
Maybe a friend Curtis to go to 7-Eleven.
But I whooped that Cadillac with the Robin's car.
Sure, you're right, darling.
My notes
At the very end of that race, though, the car was like,
about the lady that asked you to you hadn't told them.
I was pumping gas one day. Mom was sitting in the car. I was pumping gas, and this white couple got out of the car. And they were looking at the car. And she said, "Ma'am, excuse me, is that the caddy that's big?" Yeah, that's the caddy that's big. Is that the caddy that's big?
all you had to do was say, no can do.
It's a Cadillac commercial.
Called the Terrace.
Yeah,
Like a Terrace. And it's big. It's like a sports car.
Yeah.
So they can say
Is that the caddy that's big? That's
I
what
heard
I
of the caddy that's big.
Why you just say no can do?
Mom said, she ain't like it. She's too small.
It is small.
It is small.
She said, you know, 'cause she looked at the Lexus 300, and she was like, I can't even put my feet in this thing.
And the Lexus 300. Lexus 300 is a nice ride.
Yeah, you have to get in, you know, put your legs in. She wanted something, she's sitting there, she's putting her legs right in.
I didn't know that was that small.
The 300? 300 is a nice ride.
It is.
I didn't know it was small.
It's not that small. I looked at it like
It's not small.
what I wanted was the
The 400?
top of the line.
400 is nice.
So much money I got.
She looked at that lime green.
But I left
thing
it
out
up
there.
pretty.
Oh, yeah.
The man kept calling me. I said, oh,
Before I buy the Lexus 3400, I buy that Benz first, that Mercedes. Yes, sir.
Those are nice.
Yes, sir. I buy that Mercedes. That's a bad ride.
Those are nice.
That's a bad ride, baby. But I like the Lexus 300. It is a nice car.
Right.
It is. It's a nice ride.
The one that you drove that you, or was it the Infinity? Which one was it? I know you drove the Infinity. She drove the Infinity. She really liked it. But then she was like, she got out there and she got going on the road. She hit the gas pedal and she did not do what she wanted to do.
Like she gonna be racing or
I'm telling you. Mom wanted to get out of the traffic. She didn't want to worry about nothing no more. When she hit that thing, she said she never got to worry about it not getting up down the road.
That's right. Get back, little pick up.
It'll walk. It'll walk right there.
Put that car in there. Low right on.
I've never, you know, for a luxury car, you know, pull them all over.
No, that's about the baddest one out there. Big car. You walk out, and I mean, you can't, the Lexus or the Benz can handle that ride in traffic.
Yeah.
Cannot handle it.
Can't handle it.
Can't handle it in traffic.
Is that right?
That's right.
But like that other the car was getting out there.
And moving in traffic, moving
Like
out of
that
traffic.
car there, I know.
The Lexus, no, the Benz will do that.
No.
They have a commercial about that.
Sir.
Not how much that car costs. And
Yeah.
the bill commercial. The Benz.
The Benz.
What's the police stop?
Yeah, the cop stops you.
The police stop the Benz.
You know why I'm stopping?
Yeah, and it's like Some of them were too slow in that a car that cost that much. And it was compared to the Cadillac.
Pay too much money for a luxury car and you don't have enough horsepower.
Something.
The guy don't know, was it New York Blue?
New York
New York Undercover or NYPD Blue?
Yeah.
You can always tell when Hank's been in the cabin. Because he wrote in you could never be a burglar.
Never be a burglar.
Yeah. You could have left the drawers and cabinets open.
That's what they used to say to me at, when I worked at Andrews. I'd go there and leave my dish rag in the safe. In the
Oh, yeah.
And Lord knows, kid, if you were a thief, you'd get caught everywhere.
I mean,
And a dish rag in the safe, in the safe, my dish rag in the ice box.
that little Terrace though, is a small car, but it's too chopped off for the money you want to pay for that. That's right. It's too chopped off for the money you want to pay.
Go ahead and get you a Lexus for that.
Right on. I get
Or a bigger car, a bigger Cadillac. Yeah, you're right. Like a whatever.
Get me a 300 for that.
Yeah.
300 for that.
Well, I tell you, when I carried me to the hospital and had you, I went in a Cadillac.
Go ahead, Mom. Oh, you came in grandstyle. Come on.
Yeah, but I ain't been doing much.
That is not true. Not true at all.
When I brought you home back to the house, your grandmother, big granny said, take this key and open that door. Every damn brick in it is mine. Take that key and open that door. Every damn brick in it is mine.
I just like Shirley's car. Sure. No, that's not a camera, that's a compressor.
So they don't make those anymore.
That's the last one that they made before they made the GS Lexus.
That's right, that's the next one. Yeah. That's what a Lexus is for the Toyota one.
Every time we go to have her car serviced at the service station or something like that, the boys at the service station, we don't look up Cressidas no more. We look up Lexus.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
A little paperwork of Lexus.
Yes, it is.
And so the guys at the station always get Shirley. She comes in. Here she comes in her Lexus.
That's right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just like the Acura. They crack the window a little bit. Oh yeah, I had to put the window down. The Acura is up the Honda thing. Yeah. The Lexus is up Toyota, and the Acura and the Lexus are up Honda.
Gone are the days whether it was made in America or not, you don't know, because part of it will be made in the United States, and other part will be made someplace else. It's not American made or Japanese made anymore.
Yes, but I look at the Honda. You got the Honda, and then you got the Acura, and then you have another car made by them. Oh. You have the Honda, you have the Acura.
What is it? What?
No, that's Toyota. You got the Honda, the Acura, and something else is made by them.
What is it?
Is that the Infinity? No.
And that's what
Who makes the Infinity?
Infinity makes Infinity.